Alright folks, we're making the aqua color today, and of course I've been making baits and selling them, so I've been making this color, and as usual I have plenty of it. You can see I got enough here to even fill a cup like that, ain't half of it. So what I'm going to do, because this will cook down, what I'm going to do while I'm making this color, I'm going to go ahead and make a couple bags, because after y'all watch this video y'all going to want some of them. Alright, I'm going to cook that down. Take all the lumps of it. Takes about 3:30 most times in the areas of 3:40 to do that, to get it clean. And I got the molds rigged up here. We're going to shoot it in these molds, okay? Now this color is just neon blue with silver and blue flake, okay? 015 flake. And it has about 2 drops of blue in it just to give it some darkness. If the neon blues, if you ever used them before, it takes a lot of neon blue per cup. About 40 drops to a cup to get a decent blue. Then if you want to darken a little bit, you can add a drop of regular blue and it'll darken it some. Alright? But the neon blue looks different in the water. It reflects light different. That's what's great about the neon colors. Alright, let's get this cooked. Alright guys, you ready? We're going to shoot this. We got 2 molds here. Alright. I push down on them, guys. I give them a little pressure. And just hold it for, as you see, not very long. These molds shoot very good. They're from empty bait molds. So I have no problem with them. They're great molds. I'm going to let it cool here. We're going to open this what they look like, okay? Y'all ready? Unlock the mold. Bam. There we go. And before I jerk it out, I was going to jerk them out a little, but let me show you what it looks like first. There you go. Alright, makes 8 at a time. Alright, you can see the little tail on it. Yeah, and you can rig it sideways like this, or you can rig it like this. Alright, there you go. Alright guys, I fished with these this morning, that's right. So I came after lunch here today to do the shop part. Put your number down 1 through 400. I start at 10. Okay. I know a lot of y'all guys are not brave enough, but somebody put 14 down or 20, something like that, the other week. And I think they put 20. And the number it gave us, I think, was 14. So they won. Yep. You never know. It's a random number draw. We do that on Wednesday night. Y'all go with me. We'll go down the site, hit the number. Then we'll go down and look and see who got the closest without going over the number. Alright, and I'll mail them some baits. It's that simple, okay? So everybody has a chance, because it's a random number draw. We load the videos on Sunday, and we do the draw on Wednesday evening at 5 o'clock. Okay? Hope you enjoy the catches today. Hey, stay till that last one. That last one's going to be a surprise. Bam. Small bait, 1.25 inches. Big fish, guys. I caught a lot of nice fish today with this bait. Appreciate you. Enjoy the video. Leave your number. We'll see you Wednesday night. See ya. Goodness. Goodness. I'm just holding on, guys. This is the fun part, right? Now, he actually got some shoulders. I'm going to net him. That's a good one. Hey, did y'all see that? By the time I went to net him, he decided he was going to jump. He jumped over the net. Oh, that's a good fat one. Good one to start with. We're just going to stop right here, guys. There you go. Oh, that's a good one. Then when they're that size, I net them. Even if I'm using a heavier line, but 2-pound test. Y'all see me flip some of them in the boat. They're 10 inches. Something like that. I usually flip them in the boat, but they got some meat to them, some shoulders like that one's got. No, I'm going to net him. Number one, the hook pulls out too easy, right? That's the biggest reason I net the bigger fish. Bam, that's a nice one. Look at the color of him. Look how thick he is. Gosh, guys, that's a 12-inch fish. Let's go home. We'll just quit right there. My rod's got a clicking noise in it. I've heard it. I've looked at it. I've took it apart. I bought new parts for it. The whole front of it's new. I was fishing one day about 2 years ago, and the whole front just fell off, and it broke in this little where the roller goes on. That little place where your screw goes in, it broke in half. That's a good fish too, guys. I'm gonna have to net this one. Thought he was, so I had trouble getting him across the braces. Now you know what? Little baits. A lot of people don't like to use little baits, and I know this is a broken record. Crappie Connection's been talking about that in a lot of their Tuesday night videos, lives. Some of y'all watch. I see you come on there, and they're right. And the one guy, was he from Florida? He said black crappie like smaller baits. He very seldom uses anything over 1.5 inches. Well, I use 2-inch baits a lot, and I don't have any problem with the LC shad. It's 2 inches. I have no problem I done bent the hook. And this hook was gave to me, this jig head, and I done bent it already the other day. I straightened it back up. I'm using the sub, guys. It's 1.25 inches. Gosh, that's a good fish. Whew. What do y'all think of that one? Bam. He's 12 inches. You know what? There you go. That proves it. Good size slabs they like 1.25 inch baits. Hey, that's proof of it. This is the aqua color. You see where I bent that hook right there? Bent it in the turn right there, a little back, trying to get it. It was already bent some. I straightened it up a while ago. This is a very fine wire hook, which is good. That means it goes into the fish easy, right? But also, it bends easy if you get a pair of pliers on it. You almost destroy them with a pair of pliers, and you destroy your bait too. It's a good thing I know who makes those baits and got more of them. Look how the current is pushing me back from that dock that fast. A little bit of just a light wind today. You notice the water's almost flat. It's just a light wind. And I was thinking coming out this morning, this is the calmest I've seen this lake for a long time. I reckon it knows what's coming this weekend. All right, guys, I want to show y'all something. I don't think I've ever shown this. One of the things I do, especially using 2-pound test, is I open this hook up just a little bit. Okay, I want just a little bit of uphill grade on it. Now, I'm going to try to take it and stick it in my thumb. Look here. It won't even scratch my thumbnail. This is a factory hook now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this sharpener and I'm going to hit it a couple times on the top, a couple times on the side, and then I'm just going to kind of clean the bottom of the hook. Now it's trying already. Look, it's scratching my thumbnail now. See that? It wouldn't even do that before. So it's sharper already, right? I'm going to do it a little more now. What difference does that make? I don't care if you're using 6-pound test. The sharper that hook is, okay, now look, it's trying to stick in my thumbnail now. When I pull it across my thumbnail, it's digging in. I don't care if you're using 6, 8-pound test, 10-pound test. When you set that hook, you want that hook to go in that fish. Factory hooks, guys, not all of them are sharp. This is a gold hook. This is one somebody gave me. I've got a little box of them in here. I don't know if I want to show you all that or not. I got a little box right here of them. I'll take that time real fast and show y'all. These are all small hooks. Okay, let's see, look there, little sickle hooks, all different sizes. And this is, look at this, is a long shank hook, but it's got a little, it's a 1/24. I've got them marked what they are. I got 1/48, I got 1/64, I got, yeah, all light jigs. That's what I'm using. This is a 1/48, and I know some of you are going like, wow, 1/48. The fish are not deep, they're 8 foot, and they're on that dock. Now this dock has braces. The faster this thing's, this is less than 1/48, guys. This is 1/64. I thought I picked up a heavy one. That's fine. I'm going to use it. The slower it sinks, it gives the fish more time to see it before you get hung up on a brace. Yeah, it's got braces on it. So the lighter hook don't hang you up as fast because it sinks slower. All right. Most of the time, I cannot see it on my live scope. It's very hard to see on the live scope. I'm seeing the fish. I'm watching their reaction. When I see the, I'll tie the loop knot. When I see the fish move and they move toward the bait, I watch them. That I did not see that last fish bite. I didn't see him hit it. I felt it, but I seen the fish moving. All right, so I knew my bait was in the area of the fish. Bam. Now, he's a decent one too. All right. Bam. Both flipped him. He's a good fish. I probably shouldn't have boat flipped that. I got the hook in my hand. Probably shouldn't have boat flipped that one. Well, he's big. He's bigger than I thought he was. I think he was over 10, but that fish is over 11. Well, you take a chance on 2-pound test, boat flipping a fish that big. There you go, guys. That's on the sub aqua color. That's a good fish. That's a real good fish. I done caught 3 good fish. I told y'all, that sub catches big fish. You don't, you don't play around with little fish. Whew. I don't know, guys. There's quite a few fish here. Very hard to catch. They done sucked back now. They're clean back, far as I can get to them. There's a couple scattered on the cross braces. That's the ones I'm catching. The ones in the back, when I can get the bait back, they're not paying attention to it. I'm standing on the net, so. He's a good one, though. Guys, I told y'all, they fish over there are way back under the dock, and they're not real aggressive. This is how you break 2-pound test. You let them flop like that, free like that, and they finally put stress on your line because you're holding the line. The rod bows, right, gives to your line. That helps. You got a little stretch, but when you, oh, I don't want to bend my hook up. I got them little hooks, I'm telling you. It's a size 6, guys, is what I'm using. A size 6. See? He's about 10 and a half. Maybe he may make 11. I don't think so. All right. Now, these fish here are about middle of the dock, and it's not many here. You see, it's maybe 5 or 6 right there. There you go. Now look at my handle. And I go like this with my handle, and it tells me where they're at. See, they're right in there, right behind that boat brace, where the post that keeps the boats off the dock. So yeah, it's a tough place to get to, isn't it? You got a little hole there. So I went back like this time. That's what I'm gonna try to do again. Boat positioning when you're trying to fish docks, it's the hardest part. Wind, y'all notice the wind finally got up? Bam! Come on out of there. He got around something back there because he stopped me for a little bit. He's not as big. Is your tail bleeding? Wonder how dizzy it makes it when you pull them out like that and they just sit there and spin when you're holding your line. Alright. Yeah, they're still not easy to catch. It must be left over from the spawn because it doesn't look fresh. Open this side. No, something bit him. Something bit you. Wasn't me, guys. I didn't do it. He's probably 10 and a quarter. Yeah, probably a gar. Maybe even a turtle. Now, I turned it this way this time. Okay? Instead of being flat. So that way it swims left and right like a swim bait. Alright? So you can turn that thing either way. This is a good little bait. I call it the sub because the tail guy's like a submarine, right? He calls it something else. It comes from Epic Baits. He calls it something else. I don't know what he calls it. I usually change the name of the bait some. No set reason. I just think to me it's easier to remember. Sub's easier to remember because it looks like a little sub. Alright? Now guys, I'm going to tell y'all something I've been keeping a secret. Y'all have no idea, I know. So here you go. You ready? It's a pour catch. That's right, pour catch. Now guys, I got my line messed up. Oh, I got it. I kept that a secret because I didn't want to, give you a little excitement. Didn't want y'all to know till we got to this point. My idea today was fish with this color and another color. All right, and make a pour catch with 2 colors. I've done it a couple times, haven't I? I can't get them to hit the other color. They fall and bump it. This is the only color they'll hit today. Our water still has some color to it. We got about 2 foot visibility. This aqua is like Blue Boy. Now the reason I didn't call it Blue Boy, I'll give you the reason here now. Ready? I'll tell you this when I make them, probably too. Is I use neon coloring. Blue Boy is just blue coloring. This is neon blue. So that means when this thing goes in the water and this water's a little dirty like that, it's going to look different. They're going to be able to see it better. It takes less light for them to see it. Okay? As the bait goes in the water and the water's dirty, as it goes deeper, it changes color. Most baits turn to a gray. All right? There's videos on YouTube people showing that. Once they get to a certain depth, even in real clear water, they get a certain depth, they change. It's like 30 foot in clear water, they change. Red changes real fast. Red is the first one to change to gray. All right? Blue, I think, is one of the longest ones. Yellow, orange. So this being a neon color, it doesn't need as much light. It'll stay bluer longer in that deeper water, and in this dirty water, it's gonna stay bluer longer because it's a neon. Neon flecks light better and don't need as much light to reflect. So, yeah, that's why I use a lot of neons. These fish have balled up some. Some more have come in here. There wasn't that many there a while ago. I've seen that many a time. I've seen 8 or 10 fish. And I start fishing. I've seen the fish actually come in. I've seen that last time I was out. Like a group of 12, here they come swimming in, came under the dock, went in and got with the rest of them. Like, hey guys, how y'all doing? Can we hang out with you? Yeah. So, well, this ain't very big, but he thinks he is. The smallest fish I caught today. He's probably 8.5, 8 3/4, 8 5/8. In other words, he's a small one. I think that click in my reel. Come on, big boy. It's getting worse. And like I said, it's all new. I might take it apart and oil it again and see what's... That's a good one. Let's see what's going on here. Come on. Bam. Well, that's a good one to end on right there. I'm at the back of the boat. Oh my gosh, that's a pig, guys. I told y'all they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger this time of year. Water's 81 degrees. That's why I caught that last one. The owner come down there. I've talked to him a couple times. Asked him if there was any fish there. I said, yeah. Talked to him a couple minutes. He got some boards he wants to replace on that dock. And y'all see how steep the bank it is. I told him, I went, wow. I said, I'll do some of that. And I done one last October. I told him, I ain't interested in doing it anymore. I'm done doing boathouses. Boathouses, guys, are rough. You see, most of these places, you got to carry it. You got to carry lumber down. Most of them, you can't even get a truck to it. They don't want you to pull down there. You'd have to stop up on top of the hill, carry everything down. All right, guys. Yeah, I know. Look at that pig. Woohoo! There you go. Guys, that's a sub. My sub's pulled down. What do you think that fish is? You want me to weigh him? All right, guys. Battery bait dead. That's a good fish. He weighed 1.7. He went on. I kept him out long and I liked it. I don't like to keep him out from my throw him back very long at all. Try fast as I can go. I feel like when they're out, it'd be like us, somebody choking us, right? How long can you be before you pass out? But I probably had him out of the water. I mean, as fast as I could, probably a minute. This is a porta catch, so you know what you got to do. You got to put your number down 1 through 400. Okay. Make sure you're subscribed. If that little box says subscribe is black, you're not subscribed. You can be unsubscribed. I know people have told me they've subscribed 2 or 3 times. Hit that subscribe button, leave your number, leave a comment if you want to, and then Wednesday evening at 5 o'clock, I do a random number draw. Okay, I film it. I load it on Thursday. I have people that leave numbers at 7 o'clock on Wednesday night. People leave numbers on Thursday. People leave numbers on Friday. That's right. People leave numbers 2 weeks later. Yeah. 3 weeks later. I've had to leave a month after it ends on Wednesday. And a lot of this, they just don't know, guys. But if you listen to the beginning at the shop part, when I do the shop part, I tell you how it goes, right? And I tell you at the end of every video. So if you watch the video all the way through, you should know that it ends on Wednesday, all right? I'll load that Thursday video on Thursday morning. Y'all come see who won, okay? You can watch it. You can go through it with me. We find the winner. I mail that to you on Fridays. I got the Friday package ready. I done it last night. On Fridays, I go to a Mexican restaurant for lunch. Post office right there close to it, and I mail out on Fridays, okay? Appreciate y'all, guys. Thank you. The little sub caught some big fish today. It caught one small fish. Now, a lot of people think, oh, Dennis, you're using 1 1/4 inch bait. You ain't going to catch nothing but babies. I know. I hear you. I was there. Same way with bass fishing. I wanted to use something 5, 6, 8 inches long because I want to catch bigger bass. But even bass fishing, I learned that I could use 4-inch worms sometimes, do better than I did with 7-inch. That's right. 4-inch lizards, I've done better sometimes than I did with 6-inch lizard. Crappie fishing some way, guys. Sometimes you're better off using a small bait. Will catch just as much as you do with a big bait, with 2-inch, 2.5-inch. I got 3-inch minnows. I've caught fish with those. The water starts cooling off, we're going to fish with them again. They're great when the fish are active at all. Or you're after bigger fish, they're great. And they will catch a small one. You'll be surprised what size fish they'll catch. They're 3 inches long. But there are times, again, there's times you want to downsize. I've got the 1.5-inch baits. I got the fathead, little bit minnow. Okay, got the bug. And then we got this sub, 1 1/4 inch. Appreciate y'all guys. See you next time, Fishing Lake Country.